Hello everyone. Today I am so thrilled to have our two guests to be introduced to you. Could you please introduce yourself for our audiences?
My name is Ali Jangiri. I'm the CEO and president of Eb-5 Investors magazine. We have been in business since 2012 and we put on events all over the world, and we have the leading platform for Eb-5.
My name is TJ Kang. I am the Director of Legal and Financial Services at Bethel Capital. I lead the financial and legal underwriting team.
Mr. Ali has been, as a CEO of Eb-5 magazine, he has been providing awards to top immigration CEOs, and he has been awarding our Selena Choi, our CEO, many years. We really thank you, and we are very, very happy to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
And today, we will be presenting to our audiences on how to select the Eb-5 project. As a matter of fact, you will be presenting to some of the interested audiences on how to select the Eb-5 project. Do you have any plans?
We obviously review a lot of projects. We basically review all the projects that are available in the Korean market all the time.
Right.
And we also do structure and work on our own projects.
Right.
And so we think we have a very unique view on what projects are out there, what are the positive negatives of these projects, and what, as investors, people should look out for.
So actually, I think it's a very valuable and precious opportunity for Korean investors because, of course, in Seoul we have many immigration groups holding events and conferences, but for general public who will be making real investment, it's not very easy access to professionals like yourselves to hear real things about Eb-5 industry. So we are excited to go into our first questions. We have to do due diligence, we all know that, before we select an Eb-5 project. And tell us, how do we have to do our due diligence in selecting Eb-5?
I love this question. So I'm going to start off by saying I did this yesterday and gave an answer for this. The first thing I would do is find out who is the borrower and who the developers are that are needing the capital. And I always say in your due diligence process, the people doing the diligence should do a background check of the developers, both criminal and civil, to make sure they know the track record and history of the developers. Second thing I'd like to say is you have a checklist given to an attorney. So the PPM and the loan documentation and the partnership documentation are very big. It's this big. And they're very technical. So the best thing to do is to have that summarized by a third-party attorney that's not affiliated with the project at all. Independent examination of the actual project is very important. You don't want to listen to what the regional center says. You don't want to listen to any other groups that are invested in the project. You want to do your own third-party analysis.
I see.
And I give it to professionals to do.
Right.
And the attorney gives you back a summary, and there's a checklist. There's a 50-point checklist we have that they look at everything from jobs to the disclosures and everything on the disclosure schedule. So I think the background check's important, and then hiring a lawyer, an independent lawyer, to do the diligence.
I see. I can agree. This is very important because I guess when you are involved in something, you convince yourself towards certain ways, and you cannot see.
That's right.
I would echo
points.
2 points.
Right.
First is, before you do, a police check or something like that, it's amazing what you can find on the internet about people. And so if you know who the developer is, certainly the first port of call is to search the internet and look up who these people are, what their track record is. Because if something bad's happened in the past, it's pretty certain to show up on the internet about so for instance, there'll be some kind of published report about some project that they did that failed or something like that. So that's always, to me, the easiest start to diligencing a developer. The other point about hiring a lawyer. Not everybody does that, and I can understand why. It's a costly endeavor. All this takes time, but I know people who do it for sure.
Right.
And sometimes the people they hire may not be experienced enough in what they're looking at to actually give you really good advice. And this is where I think there's space for really good migration agents to fill that void because they have professionals, they see deals all the time. And so you want to find a migration agent who you trust to do the right thing, and also want ones who aren't necessarily only promoting one project, who have several projects that they promote, but okay, there are multiple projects out there. Some are good, some are bad in different ways,
Right.
and they present that in a fair way to their investors.
And so in all fairness, I usually talk to migration agents. And so this is what I ask them to do. To hire the lawyer
Right.
and to do the diligence checklist. It's not what I ask the investors
Right.
to do. The investors should obviously rely on their migration agents.
I see.
100%.
So you're recommending the individual investors to engage themselves in the due diligence of hiring an attorney and do the background check?
No,